Hi, I'm Mark Romero. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you are doing well today. Each and every one of us has been blessed with a magical piece of music, a purpose, a cause, a drive that helps our heart and our souls sing and dance. And unfortunately, so many of us go through life not expressing that. Well, part of the change that's taking place in the world today is that we're not going to be allowed to do that anymore. And I can speak firsthand about this. 9 years ago, I had achieved all the things that society said we're supposed to achieve to be happy, content, and fulfilled. I'd made tons of money, had the nice black shiny Mercedes, all that good stuff, but yet I was unhappy, unfulfilled, and unhealthy. Why? And ultimately, I took that leap of faith to discover who I was and what my purpose was, and to take that purpose and to do that, and to be prosperous doing that. There's a lot of conversation about 2012 and the change that's upcoming in the world today. I would like to say that it's just going to be the calendar ticking down to that day, and boom, we're also going to wake up and be in a different planet and all this stuff. But you know what? I'm not so sure that that's the way it's going to happen. I think the catalyst that is really going to drive this transformation and this awakening in humanity, it's going to be you and me getting in touch with that song, that purpose, that calling that is within each and every one of us, and setting down the stories as to why we can't express that, the stories as to why we can't be prosperous doing that, and to step in completely into sharing that music and expressing that in our lives, in our communities, with our families, and in the world that we live in. It is that music, that song, that's going to change the planet. It's going to change the world. So perhaps maybe consider this a little bit of a challenge, but I really want to challenge you that if you're not, how can you bring that purpose out and to make manifest that in the world? And if you are pursuing your purpose, how can you take it to the next level and impact more people's lives and impact your community in higher and more efficient manners? We're on an exciting journey. We are living in exciting times, let's face it. And each and every one of us is being asked to set down our stories of lack, limitation, and not good enough, and all that victimhood, all these different beliefs that we've incorporated into the software system of our minds, and to rewrite it. Rewrite it with empowerment. Rewrite it with unlimited possibilities. Rewrite it with extraordinary expression of our gifts and of our talents. How can you bring that forward and to express that in the world? I'm hosting a call. It's a complimentary teleconference call where this is the subject at hand, is how can you bring your music forward and to express that into the world. And by doing so, how we can change this world that we live in. The time is now. The time is now really to step into that. And I would like to say it was easy for me to shift from my career to fulfilling a calling, but it was the most challenging experience that I've ever gone through in my life. But yet out of that experience, I learned how to shift that, how to do what it is that I love to do, what makes my heart and soul sing, and to be able to take care of my financial responsibilities. I have a family, I have a home, all the things that are necessary in order to support that. And I'm able to do that and so much more, yet also doing what I love to do and what makes my heart sing. And I want to help people do the same thing for themselves. That's what I'm committed to in my work, and that's certainly what I'm committed to in accomplishing in this phone call. So the details are below. Check it out. Would love to have you come. It's complimentary. And also, I am going to be gifting everybody on the call a composition that I'm going to create on the call live, a, shall we say, intentional musical mantra piece for the holidays to support you during these challenging times but yet also to help empower you and launch into 2012 with enthusiasm and passion for truly creating an extraordinary life. So I want to thank you for tuning in, and I really appreciate you taking the time to watch. And I hope you'll join us for the call. We're going to have some fun. I guarantee it's going to be provocative. It's going to be different. And of course, there's going to be live music. So I look forward to sharing the experience with you. So have a happy and harmonious day. Thanks a lot.